Well, yeah. So then the fox jumped over the roof, went down there, ate the. You don't get it. All right, whatever. Maybe another time. Are we rolling or? Oh shit. Engineer. What's up, you scary ass motherfuckers? We are going to go into part 2 of scary ass ghost stories by your man Rich Mendez over here, who's got nothing to hide. I'm gonna go ahead and just break it down to you as quickly as I possibly can. This one's relatively quick, but it's got enough to sort of drive the point home. All right, 1991. Most of you motherfuckers are being born around that time, I'm imagining. So anyways, we all had tickets, me and my friends. I think it was me, Paul Gonzalez, Danny Reyes, Israel. I think was too young at that time. Rest in peace, Israel. I love you forever. Philip. This other dude named Francisco, I forgot his last name, but he was pretty cool. Anyways, we had tickets to go see DRI play at The Edge in Sunnyvale, California, which was basically the next town over from San Jose. It was during the summertime. The plan was meet up at Danny's house, okay? So we meet up over there. Excuse me. I'm the first person to show up at Danny's house. Danny's there all by himself, chilling. I mean, I thought he was. And so what happened was we're sitting there waiting for the guys to show up. And this is during the daytime. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And we're going to catch the bus from San Jose to Sunnyvale. Anyways, we're in the living room. And I'm talking to Danny. And he's sitting on the opposite side. He goes, hey, do you want a beer or something? And I'm like, dude, what am I, a fucking asshole? Yeah, give me a beer. Thank you. Danny's one of my best friends. Anyways, so he gets me a beer, sits down, crack it open. We start chit-chatting about whatever. As I'm looking at him, the hallway to his right is it's like perpendicular to where I'm looking at, right? And so as I'm talking to him, I see somebody in my peripheral vision just sort of like walk on by and go into the room that's basically on the other side of the wall Danny's leaning up against. And after about 10-15 minutes, I go, what's Philip doing? And he goes, Philip? And the reason why I asked is because usually at any given moment of any day, at any time, there's going to be Social Distortion blasting from that room. There's going to be Black Flag, Rollins Band, whatever the fuck it was. It always seemed to be Rollins Band or Black Flag or Social Distortion in that house for whatever reason. Anyways, I don't hear any music blaring. So after 10 minutes, it kind of piqued my curiosity. I went ahead and I asked Danny. I was like, "Yo, what's Philip doing?" And he goes, "Philip's not here." And I was like, oh, I just saw Philip walk in because it wasn't Lelo. Lelo's the nickname for one of our good friends, Israel. I'm like, it wasn't Lelo. Lelo's a little shorter in my mind, so I'm thinking it's got to be Philip because Danny's right here. Mundo's not at the house, and so I'm sitting there, and Danny looks at me and he goes, "There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Philip's not here." And I was like, I just saw Philip walk into the room. I get up and I go over there to the room, see what's going on. Door's closed. So that was kind of weird. I was like, oh, I would have heard the door open or close, right? I go over there, door's closed. And then I go into the room. He goes, Philip's not here. And I was like, and one thing you need to know about these guys, these good friends of mine, is that the Reyes brothers are notorious for pranking motherfuckers constantly. They're constantly, well, back in those days, I'm not really so much sure these days, but man, when we were in high school, we were always getting pranked to the point of danger, like very dangerous situations. Anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Danny square in the face, and I'm like, I just saw somebody walk into the room. And then at that moment, his eyes light up and he goes, oh, did you see the ghost? Did you see the ghost? Did you see the ghost? And then I was like, Danny's pranking me. So of course I go and inspect the room. I go into the room, right? I look on the ground. I don't see any bodies lying here. I look under the bed. These motherfuckers don't even have a bed holder. It's like just sitting on the ground, bachelor style. I look under the other bed. There's so much shit under the other bed. There's like literally nowhere you could put anything. I go to the closet. Nothing but a bunch of clothes, punk rock leather jackets, spiked bracelets, broken skateboards, broken guitars. No, Philip's nowhere to be found. Now I'm totally being pranked. The whole time Danny's like, dude, did you see the ghost? You saw the ghost, right? Did you see the ghost? You saw the ghost? I look go and I inspect the window. The window is barred from the inside. Like they got like the end of a broom handle, like broke off the broom part. It got the handle and just like a stick and like shoved it to kind of like make the window stay closed because they didn't have lock on the window, I guess. That's when I started thinking something was up, and then I looked at Danny and I was like, hey man, I straight up saw somebody walk into this room. Like seriously, I saw somebody walk in. Like I didn't get like a good look, but like if I'm looking at you and something's happening back here, you're gonna see it, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely saw somebody walk down the hallway and go into the room. He says, no, this place is haunted, dude. He's like, nobody believes us. Abigail's the only person that's seen it besides me. And Abigail is his sister. And of course I know Abigail, so we'll wait till she gets home, and we're still waiting for the dudes so we can go see the show. Abigail gets home, Danny's right in her ear. He saw the ghost, he saw the ghost, he saw the ghost. So she tells me the story where she was in the restroom and she couldn't get out of the restroom because somebody was holding the door closed on the other side. So that kind of freaked me out. That was the second time I'd actually seen it. Like I'm not talking like you heard like a bump in the night or something like that. I'm talking like an apparition, like something actually there. So they had seen it. I was the third person to have seen it. So for whatever reason, I didn't see it after that. But times when I did spend the night there, I did notice a lot of clinking of the glasses and silverware in the kitchen. Not like something that could have been done by like a mouse or something. Like this is pretty blatant. And when we would sleep there in the living room, all of us like on the ground, we would spend a lot of time hanging out, with each other in each other's houses. We would be looking at each other and we would, do you hear that? Do you hear that? And we'd get up to go inspect and that whole thing. Anyways, yeah, so that's the deal with that one. That's the second time I saw a ghost. After that, the guy showed up. We told them the story. They all laughed at us. We got on the bus. We went to Sunnyvale. We went to go see Ice-T, and I had no idea that Ice-T was in a metal band. I thought it was just going to be a rap band, but it was Body Count. It was totally tits. After that, DRI played. The mosh pit was insane. It was Thrash Zone tour, and my friend Paul Gonzalez got a split. He got his eye split wide open and blood everywhere. It looked so cool. So yeah, that's the end of that story. Stick around. I'm gonna be doing these. I'm gonna be dropping these probably once or twice a day. They're very short, and go ahead and you can choose to believe me or not to believe me. Like I said in the last video, I have no reason to make this up. I have nothing to gain. This is something that's been happening to me, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and create a little miniature series because it's Halloween season and something I want to share. So if there's anything that you want to share with me, maybe you want to come on and do a podcast, we can talk about it. For the month of October, you can email me at inlovewithjets@gmail.com. That's INLOVEWITHJETTS@gmail.com, and we can make that happen. So anyways, be nice to each other, be kind to each other, get out of people's way, and try to help people out. I love you guys. Be good.